Welcome back, everybody, to the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden 20. A lot of things to go over in today's episode. First things first, our coordinators are congratulating us for beating the Seahawks, even though Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner are absolute monsters, and they both played well. Neither of them were outstanding, but they both were good, I guess you could say. And Shaquem Griffin now has superstar development, and the funny thing is, he only got 2 tackles for loss, which is all he needed. But remember earlier in the year, the Viking game, he got 1, which is all he needed to move up to star. He didn't move up to star. We just made the manual change because we knew he deserved it. And this time they're going to give us superstar development. So that's cool. And Shaquem Griffin, man, he's came out of nowhere. I mean, he was a throw-in in a trade we made a couple off seasons ago, and he has been great. Last week was a good win, but we did suffer a few injuries, one on offense, one on defense. Defensively, it was linebacker Jahlani Tavai, who should miss about a month of action. Replacing him inside will be the second-year men, Duvon Mann and Peter Carney. Carney is superstar development, which really intrigues me. Devon Kennard should also get some increased snaps. And then Akeem Downing, the former first-round pick out of Washington, right tackle, should also miss about a month worth of time. He's been up and down in his career for us, but it's still going to hurt not having him, and starting at right tackle for these next few weeks will be Marshall King, second-year man out of North Carolina. Also, Von Moulton's hidden development has been revealed. He is star. It's very rare for offensive linemen not to have stars, so I'm not going to really act surprised about this. He's increased like 3 ratings, though, since we picked him, which is quite good. So here's a look at Shaquem Griffin, giving him an upgrade to speed rusher. That's all we're going to touch. And he's blossomed into a superstar for this team. Last year, he had 10 sacks, which looked like a fluke, but boy, it is not. 7 sacks through 5 games. Actually, 7.5, sorry. Second in the NFL behind Khalil Mack. And even better news, Tez Lawson wins NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He wasn't outstanding against the Seahawks. I don't think he really deserved it that much, but he was still good. And it's good to see him winning an award that early in his career. And now on to week 6, it is for bye week. Matt Prater asking us if he wants to rest up or if he wants to go for extra preparation. In the past few years during the bye week, we've been on losing streaks, so we've done extra practice. But we're on a 3-game win streak. Let the guys heal, let them rest, give them some time off, make them happy, and get ready for the game against the Steelers. And then we're also going to make a re-signing. Dwayne Stuber, the rookie, is going to be brought back on a 1-year contract. He only has 8 catches for 92 yards. But, you know, I liked what he's done replacing John Ross, who is going to be back soon. He's coming off a very nice game last week against Seattle. 4 catches, 64 yards. And the other 2 games where he was getting playing time, he scored. And this is kind of ironic timing because the next week, we have a breakout opportunity. Guess who it is? Dwayne Stuber. He was an undrafted free agent we signed. And now he's become a huge piece in our offense who could get a star development if he gets 2+ touchdowns or 100+ yards from scrimmage. So all we got to do is just get him the ball a decent amount of times, and we should be able to get it. And speaking of a wide receiver position, the doctors have cleared Juju Smith-Schuster. We signed Juju this offseason, knowing he's coming off a torn Achilles, and he still has 3 weeks left, and we're not going to play him. It would be a fun storyline to have his first game as a Lion against the Steelers, but we don't want to re-injure him. This gets Kenny Golladay extra XP, and if we started Juju, this would mean Dwayne Stuber would not get a lot of playing time, so he would not be able to increase his development trait because Stuber would fall to the number 4 receiver on the depth chart behind Juju, Golladay, and Freddie Bonner-Sanders. So we're going to keep Juju out until he's fully healthy, cannot risk an injury from him. So we've got some Week 7 football here at Ford Field. The 4-2 Pittsburgh Steelers are set to take on the 3-2 Detroit Lions. And the Lions are 3-0 with Tez Lawson as the starter, 0-2 with Matthew Stafford as the starter. So that's pretty telling that Tez Lawson has absolutely been the move. And he's going to be taking on one of the best to ever do it. That's kind words for Ben Roethlisberger, but he does have a pair of rings and will likely be going to the Hall of Fame. So you got to give him some respect. But he did not look like the best early in this one, or really at all in this one, as there's Chidobe Awuzie coming off his performance where he trash-talked DK Metcalf on Twitter. Now this week, he's going to take it to the house, his first interception as a Lion for a touchdown. Ensuing Detroit possession. Here's Tez Lawson up the middle just a little. That's the second-year man out of Texas FBS. Freddie Bonner Sanders. And then from the 39-yard line, it's going to be a handoff for Kerryon Johnson. Busy day in this one for Kerryon. 26 touches and 26 well worth it touches as he gets a nice run, bringing it to the 18. And then here's the field goal unit. Easy 33-yard kick for Matt Money Prater. The kick is good. Lions will take a 10-0 lead. So here's the Steeler offense. Big Ben in the zone, but he's not feeling it on that one. The screen pass is unsuccessful. Jalen Samuels immediately wrapped up in the backfield by the rookie from James Madison, Sharoning Budga. Lions have it back as here's Kerryon. He has blocks running past Devin Bush and eventually brought down by one of the defensive backs. Still a very nice run from Kerryon, the fourth-year running back out of Auburn. And then first down, here's Lawson taking his time. He connects with Dwayne Stuber, the slot receiver. He gets it to the 6. And then second and goal from the 6. Wash, rinse, repeat. The rookie connection as Lawson back to Dwayne Stuber for the touchdown. And he's one touchdown away from star development. So that would be quite the story for an undrafted rookie to really progress that quickly. Here it returns for Steeler offense. Second down, Big Ben going nowhere. Trey Flowers with the sack. And the Lions will get it back. 3rd and 2. Tez Lawson has the moves like Jagger. Gets to an open Kerryon Johnson, who's more wide open than McDonald's drive-thru at 5 o'clock in the morning. Very nice play from Mr. Johnson. And then first down, Lawson, pump fake, scrambling, showing off the dance moves. He gets it to Dwayne Stuber, who brings it inside the 10 to about the 8. And this Lions team is just clicking on all cylinders right now. Up 17-0. Why not pad the bleeding a little bit? Psych! Lions going to extend their lead. Guess who it is with the touchdown? Dwayne Stuber. His second of the game. Lions up 24-0. They are messing around with Ben Roethlisberger, just like Ben Roethlisberger messes around with young women, if you know what I'm saying. Ensuing Steeler possession, Big Ben is picked again by Chidobe Awuzie, his second of the game. And my, oh my, is London Bridge is falling down, and so are the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Kerryon Johnson on a run, breaking ankles, outrunning Devin Bush and friends, as Kerryon brought down at the 9 for a big run. Kerryon had a very busy second half, and he was obviously quite good in the first half as well. And then here's Matt Prater, going to make it 27-0. Still in the first half, the Lions are absolutely destroying the Steelers. And look at this, the Lions get the ball back with a minute left to go here in the first half. Lawson will fumble it. He does pick it up, though, so that's good news for Detroit. T.J. Watt is rolling with the sack. And then a 3rd and 6 here for Detroit. Lawson, he's got the moves like Jagger again, but however, it's Devin Bush who brings him down, and the Steelers' defense actually gets a stop. I don't believe it. Now, late in the third quarter number 3 was quite boring, I guess you could say, as nice little spin move and a quality run from Mr. James Conner, but the Steelers' offense is just a mess right now. They can't run the ball, they cannot throw the ball, and Big Ben and this team just looks disastrous. Now 3rd and 7, there's Vance. Let me get some Mickey D's. Vance McDonald with the first down, as McDonald's has some solid chicken nuggets, but this Steelers team is playing like a burnt chicken nugget, and Big Ben is built like a Big Mac. As on 2nd and 5, there's Sharoning Budga with his first career interception. 11 tackles, 3 for a loss, and an INT for Mr. Budga. You can't spell intercepted without the D. Lions have it back. Here's Kerryon Johnson breaking some more ankles. 26 carries, 201 yards for Johnson. He got the load here in the second half because the Lions just needed to chew the clock. Tez Lawson actually throwing it here. The Lions barely threw it in the second half as he launches a bomb. You might as well call him Kim Jong-un because he's launching nukes. And he gets that one to his tight end, TJ Hawkinson. And then from the 6, T-Law, Diamond, right on timing. That's Freddie Bonner Sanders. Lions make it 34-0. Jeez, can this game get any worse for the Steelers? Lions now just chewing the clock. 1 first down will officially end it. Kerryon does that. He also trucks a defender. That's all she wrote. 34-0, dominant victory for Detroit. They move up to 4-2, and maybe this team is legit, or maybe this team is in a phase like they are every other year. 34-0, Lions win. Your final score.